Hey guys, welcome back to FurnaceClans. So, we just managed to get in a group of human traders. I want to make sure that the trade depot is open. It is. Excellent. We'll also open our door to it. We had a bunch of things going on all over the fort. Nothing in particular interest, though. Down here at the dig for Adamantine, we are still building out our stairways. We got interrupted by magma crabs again, so that's continuing. I'll bring you back when something there happens. In the meanwhile, we're kind of doing business as usual. Looks like we finally got the doors here up properly. So I can close up that gate. And hopefully we don't get a diplomat who decides he wants to come in the difficult way. Looks like we should be alright. We'll get this trader caravan in and we'll sell them all of our old clothing and we'll go from there. I got some item inaccessible somewhere that I can't quite figure out where it's at. I'm not sure where. But other than that, life goes on. Nothing interesting happening yet. Speaking of said diplomat, here he comes. Let's see how he decides to enter the fort. Of course he did. Let's hope we can open the migrant room up. Okay, we did. Oh, you genius. Well, we're about to kill a diplomat. Don't think I can pull the cart lever fast enough. No way. Absolutely no way. Say goodbye to the diplomat. Walked right into the trap, even though I've got this bridge nicely open right here. His guard went through it. He just decided to just slam right through. Nope, he's done. See you, buddy. Alright, well, that takes care of that. Let's close the migrant entry back up. That's some item that's completely inaccessible, and I don't know why. Well, we'll be at war with the humans again shortly. So this is what you get to do with all of your trash cloth. I now have 80,000 dwarf bucks worth of cash to be able to trade for anything the traders have. I've also managed to not bring everything up I had intended yet. So there's still more stuff coming, but they were preparing to leave, so I figured I'd go throw my guys in there and get it taken care of. So now I'm just going to buy them out of booze and plants and berries and cheese and all that happy stuff. So after going through all of my goods, the traders are going to make 64 grand in profit. I think they'll be happy. Unfortunately, I did just kill their diplomat, so they're not going to be incredibly happy. So we'll trade that. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're ecstatic. But at least we get rid of all the bunch of trash. We'll let them load up and get out of here. So, my dwarves have finally been able to finish the downward-facing stairways down at the Adamantine dig. And it's time to see if we can't do this whole build a stairway and crash it routine. So what we're going to do first is we have to turn on our water. Now we have played games with our plumbing up here, but pouring the water directly into here shouldn't do us too much harm. So we're going to start there. The controls for that I believe are up here. So we open up the floodgate and we'll start getting some water down there. Alright, we started to get water. We come down here. We're starting to get a little mud. Alright. We're going to need a pretty serious flow of water, though, to be able to start knocking out magma down below. So, once the water starts flowing, the plan is, in these 3 squares, to begin with, we're waiting for the magma to actually disappear for just a moment, so that we can build in a stairway that we'll destroy later. Once we've got full flow, maybe we've got a shot. Once I start seeing numbers disappear, I'll start hitting period and seeing if I can't step into it. Alright, looks like we've got a solid flow at this point. Alright. So we'll pause and I'll just hit period and hopefully I can find a moment where I can build a stairway down in there. Alright. I don't think I can there, but let's see. An up down stair. Nope. I think it has to be completely empty of magma at the moment I designate the build. Oh, okay, wait. I think I see when I need to do it. I won't actually see a 0, what I'll see is the floor. So I think I need to have it look like that, but I want to do it for one of the ones over here. There we go. So if I'm right, I should be able to build... Yep, I can. Up down stair there. I believe diorite will be fine. So let's see what happens with that. Before I go through this pattern heavily, let's see how this works. Now, should have somebody looking to build that. Alright, so we have somebody going to build it, and we'll check them out. And the fortress attracted no migrants this season. There's a surprise. So our guy finally got down here. You can see the small flood he's dealing with. I'm hoping he doesn't get washed down a stairway. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I can still see 009. He's not downstairs. That's good. Hoping none of these children get harmed. Okay, so he was able to build the stairway. Awesome. Okay, so he built the stairway. Now, in theory, if I destroy the stairway... Oops. I was hoping one of those children were going to take the job. Oh, there we go. As soon as I marked it for destruction, it turned into a stone wall. I wonder if it even needed that. Okay, so this does work. It's just going to take ages. It's going to take a while. There's not much I can do about that. Alright, so I'm going to have to sit here and basically step through. Look for moments where I can build the stairs and have these guys start building them down here. There's not much else I can do about it. Let that steam clear. There we go, now I can see. So this will work eventually. So I'll be working on this in the background for a bit. So after far too long of stepping through, it looks like 2 steps out is about as far as I'm going to get per, let's call it salvo of stairs. So this is going to take a very long time to fill in this way. It can get done, but it's going to take us a bit. What I'm hoping is, as this lake fills up here, and I start building the wall through here, it'll start filling in over to this gap too. So I'm hoping we have an exponential increase in the amount of things that occur, but I'm not finding it likely. We'll see how things go. But in the meanwhile, we have plenty of other things to do in the fort. One thing I do want to confirm, now that it's happened, as soon as I built the stairway, the obsidian wall, because the water continued to pour in, almost immediately formed. So I don't have to destroy the wall to get the obsidian walls to form. That's good to know. So we've gotten late into autumn here. It's 17 of timber. At this point, I don't expect to see the dwarven caravan at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut off access to the surface completely here. And what this does is it closes off this bridge, which is the last surface level land access to this entire map. And while that's going, what we're going to do is I'm going to shut down the OMG. We're going to drain it. Cart return bridge, there you are. And we'll drain it, we'll pull all the goods out of it. Maybe, just maybe, I can actually get this, well, not can't store item and stockpile unavailable, but we've got this, can't find, unavailable, unaccessible thing that just keeps coming up and annoying me. I'm starting to wonder if maybe it's the head or some corpse down below where the Forgotten Beasts and the old dwarves are fighting. Come on, stand up already. There you are. And in the meanwhile, we've gotten some work done down here. Basically, it seems like I can only get 2 squares at once to be magma-free at most. Whoops, just lost one. But what I'm going to think about doing here is I think I'm going to move the water spout from here over to here. So I can flood this area next. And hopefully get the water more directly onto where I need it. Because right now it's just flooding out all down here and stuff like that. I suppose I could let it fill up, but it's just taking forever and I'm getting bored waiting. So if that doesn't move shortly, I'll probably move the water hose over here to the left-hand side. Just wall this up, drop that wall, and move on. Let's see here. Okay, our gate is closed up. The return hatch has dropped, so that should be down. Alright, let's go open everything up. Open up the maintenance hatch. Open up migrant entry. I think that's migrant entry, yep. Alright, well, we'll start up with our burrow. We'll let everybody into the burrow here. I think I painted an area that was a bit too large there, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to let that go. And I also need to hit the drains, which I believe are down here. Yep, there we go, the OMG magma drain. And once that gets popped, oh no, that was the maintenance access. Well, eventually somebody will pull the lever. In the meanwhile, I've got to go move a... Where is it? Where is it? Okay, where did I leave the cart? Alright, it's easier to go this way. Shift F1, go down, 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 down. There you are. Okay, that's unlocked. One forbid that minecart. Alright, we've started draining. So that's just going to flood all this stuff out. And eventually this will empty out down here and evaporate, and we'll be able to go down and get all these goods out of there. So we'll be cleaning out the OMG, all the bits and pieces that are down below. We've completely sealed off the surface right now. I've got 123 citizens. Well, so we'll need a population of 140 to attract the king. And that will make us the Mountainhome, which will finish up what we're doing. So in the meanwhile, we're just going to keep cleaning stuff up, and I'm going to keep trying to drill a hole into the obsidian here and keep digging out stairways. Whoa! That looks like a cave-in. Looks like we created some obsidian over there that caused a cave-in. Forgotten Beast Frozen Extract. What the heck? What's going on here? Why do I have frozen extract down here? Oh, did I let a Forgotten Beast get in? Oh, you know what? I think this is flowing in from the lake. I don't think the Forgotten Beast got in. I think it's just pouring in from the water. Let's see here. Wouldn't have expected that to have occurred. Mostly because I don't see any extract up here. Let's go take a look around for my Forgotten Beasts. Let's go see who's where. No, not you. Alright, you're still stuck in the trees. Sickle. Who's your buddy? Osan. Fish stack stuck in the trees. Sutin. Might be Sutin's extract, actually. Let's see. Composed of salt, has wings. No, that's not it. Topi's up on first cavern. It's not him. Rusmo. Poisonous sting. Gone appearance. Lemon hair. No, I don't think that's it. Although it might be. He's nearby. Moldath. It's also 117. He's not my problem. He's a blob of flame with wings and squirms and fidgets, so not him. Momo's is up on Cavern 1. Nekit. He's Cavern 1. We know where Ozan is. And Saslu. Where is Sa? Oh, hello, Saslu. What the heck? Saslu thinks he's in my base. That's not good. Where are you, buddy? I don't see him. Okay, Saslu, where are you? Okay. There he is. Okay, so I've got a forgotten beast who came in through the lake access towards the Adamantine pit. But for some reason I can't actually see him. That couldn't be his corpse. Could it? Six-legged marmot, deadly dust, pine green hair. How strange. Can I dump it? No. Alright, well, we've got a different problem. The fact that I need military down here and I need military down here now. Squads. Alright, let's pull the Jedi. Put them here. No, let's put the Jedi here. Then let's grab the iron arrows and the copper arrows. And we'll move them a little bit back behind them. Now it's going to take forever for my guys to get down here. I'm hoping this Forgotten Beast doesn't have a direct line to me. Hopefully he decides to go destroy some things down there or something like that. Or, here's really wishing he falls in the magma. We'll see. No, I don't have any magma open over here at the moment. Oh, this is going to be an interesting thing. I can't see the little guy. Alright, now, let's see if I can view him now. Where is he? Oh, Saslu fell in. He fell in. Yeah, he's going to fry in the magma. How beautiful. I love it. See ya, buddy. Oh, he's got everything on fire. How beautiful. Oh yeah, he's not loving any of that. Huh, look at that screen of red. The upper body is running with Saslu Might Vomit, the Dreamy Doom's Forgotten Beast Blood. That's what you get for coming into my fort. Die! Die in magma! Like everything else that comes in here. Well, he'll eventually burn up. Oh, this is hysterical. I'm just sitting there showing you the fort, and suddenly everything just goes horribly, horribly wrong here. Well, he's become faint with blood loss. That will help. I wonder how the heck he got in there. Oh, you know what? He probably knocked himself in with his own dust. He probably fell down a stairway there. He's become pale. Alright, I think I can release my squads. E, J, G, H. Turn off the move orders. This guy's... I think he's done. Yep, all I got is smoke now. I think his corpse has failed. Yep, he's gone. Well, that's one way to get rid of a forgotten beast, I assume. Yep, he's done. How wonderful. I like it when my fort protects itself, even by accident. So as I'd hoped, as we have concluded more of the obsidian down on the level below, the water's spread and the amount of magma flow has thinned out to the point where I'm able to do multiple stairways at once, or at least set them up. Whereas at the beginning I was able to get one, maybe two at a time. So this ends up becoming a matter of don't overdo it if you're going to try and work with the SMR. Dig your way to as deep as you need to and build back out so that you've got a fighting chance of getting the water where you want it in volume that is useful. But at the moment we're still working our way through. Hopefully we'll be able to get through this here shortly. So after a decent amount of time, we're in mid-spring at this point, I've finally been able to fill in the majority of the region down here underneath our latest dig near the Adamantine. Now the next step for this, after I get this entire thing drained out, which is going to take a little time here, is we'll have to dig into the obsidian and go through it. Now, interesting enough, I currently apparently have an up-down stair with a magma flow in water that's 7-7. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen when I start popping this apart, but we'll find out. In the meanwhile, I figure I should show you a couple of interesting things. A forgotten beast named Enna, who I can't remember if I've shown you guys before or not, is currently creating all sorts of fire down here. She's a skinless pterosaur with fan-like antenna, and it's ravening and has fireballs. So it took out Borkash, which was another one of the forgotten beasts down here, just by lighting him on fire and taking him out. But he's engaging Lefty's left hand, which always makes me giggle, and Vukar's corpse, and they're just going at it. Now she's not actually physically attacking the corpses, which is why they don't die. I'd hoped Bokash was going to be able to do that and remove some of this, but so far, no, not so lucky. Up here in the OMG, we're cleaning it out. All the magma's finally dissipated. We're still clearing out all the goodies that were left down below here. We've got a small conga line going through, as you can see. Lots of people. I'm still dealing with the rebuild here of our drop pillar. And I'm having a problem up here where the support beam is. For some reason, while it says open space, there's no building nearby. When I try and build the support there, it's telling me it's blocked in all these places, so... But I should be able to hang off the ceiling as far as I understood. So I'm not sure what its problem is, honestly. We'll have to figure that out. But what I may do here is I may try and build in some walls. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's build a wall here. And a wall here. And not one there. So what I'll do is I'll build the two walls, I'll stick the support on top of it, and then we'll disconnect the flooring that lets us access it. So we're rebuilding that. Up on the surface, we're still sealed up. I'm going to stay that way for a while. At this point, I want to get the FurnaceClans done. Or at least back to a more interesting phase than I need to protect all of my dwarves so that I can finally get to 140 and get the king in. And once we do that, losing is fun, we're going to crack the spire. Or at least start playing with it and see what happens. But in the meanwhile, we're just kind of kicking around, and I'm just going to kill some time keeping the fort up and running. And really not worry about a lot of stuff. That's basically where we're going to be at. So that'll end this episode of FurnaceClans, guys. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.